Back to another craft video. I want to thank Books and Jammies for having me back for another craft activity to share with you all. These are absolutely my favorite time of year to make crafts with my students, especially Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that is what we're going to do today. The book that my craft goes along with is The Big Pumpkin, and I wanted to create a craft that was simple because I know how busy we all are this time of year. So it's simple, but you can also use it as a retelling activity with your students. So you can use it as a reading activity for the week of Halloween as well. And then I have another little freebie activity that I will also share with you. So this book is about a witch that grows a pumpkin, and she can't get the pumpkin off the vine, and so she calls on all of her friends, and they finally find a solution on how to get the pumpkin off the vine. So for my class, I use this as a retelling story because it repeats itself a lot, and it's a good book to use when you're teaching sequencing. So what you're gonna do is that the craft comes with all of these cute masks which represent each of the characters in the story. So there's a witch, a bat, a mummy, Dracula, and a ghost. And what these are is little masks. So I'm gonna cut this one out with you. So you can print them out colored already, or you can print them out black and white and allow your students to color them, which is probably what I would do. But for the sake of this video, I wanted to already have them cut out for you. So I'm just going to cut out the mask. And this is also really cute if you have ever done readers theater in your classroom, where your students act out the story. I do that a lot, but sometimes I don't always have the props to use for it, so this would be awesome in using as a little retail activity to use the props for your kid. So all you're gonna need is a little hole punch, and right on the mask I'm just gonna punch 2 little holes. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take red string, but if you also had elastic, that would probably work really well. But just so they can, secure it to their head, you're just gonna tie 2 little knots. That would probably also work really well, but I just have yarn. And then I'm gonna cut the little eye holes out. So you could have your kids cut out the part that they want to act out, and then they can cut it out and design it. But in the story, each of the characters tries to pull the pumpkin off the vine, and they're not successful, and then they all work together to get the pumpkin off the vine. So this other little activity that comes with it is also a freebie. I will link it below, but it basically tells you what it is to sequence, so you can explicitly teach that. It gives you a title card, all of the characters in the story in the order that they try to take the pumpkin off the vine, and then you can sequence them in order with your kids. So it's a really fun activity, like I said, when you're teaching sequencing to them, getting them in the rhythm of what it means to sequence. And then you can also make this super cute little craft masks to retell the story and do a reader's theater for Halloween. But that is all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed that, and if you do give it a try, be sure to tag me at Molding Little Minds, and I'd love to see you doing this activity with your class. Happy Halloween!